A few nights ago, my 33 years old and 17 years old niece and her 15 years old buddy kicked in another kid's back door. She claimed it was because she was jealous that this kid has no interest in her. After bragging about it to my other niece, 15F, who was very close to the kid, also 15 Mary, my sister, 35F, was informed. I went over to the kid's house to help secure the back door since the frame was split. Fast forward to last night. The kid was over again, as he is every day. My niece was picking at him, making comments along the lines of, "Your mom and grandma would be fine. Maybe a trip to the hospital at worst. And the front door will be just as easy next time." The kid shoved her. She shoved him back, so he put her in a chokehold and was dragging her outside to the deck in that manner. She screamed for help, so I ran in. When I saw what was happening, I shoved the kid off of her and told him he needs to leave. He yelled no and stood there. I told him he must be out of his goddamn mind to have put hands on my niece then think he was going to stay, and he needs to leave before I helped him. I sent my 15-year-old niece to get his shoes. My sister had met the kid in the front yard and proceeded to talk to him for almost 2 hours, while my niece slipped out the back to go see her fuck buddy. When it was discovered that she was gone, my sister still sat there with the kid as he was yelling loud enough for it to echo through the neighborhood that he was going to get a gun and shoot everyone in the head, then shoot himself. When he finally yelled himself out, she said she was going to drive him home and make sure he's okay. I told her that her own child, that little jerk just put hands on, was still missing. She said she knew, and it was 17-year-old niece's fault. I told her regardless of whose fault it was, her child is her responsibility and should be her priority, not this kid. She told me I was wrong and that 17-year-old niece was supposed to be in my room with me. That if I wasn't on the front porch to eavesdrop, maybe she wouldn't be missing. I asked if she was serious, to which she responded that she was. I told her after he just puts hands on 17-year-old niece and still opted to threaten everyone's life, I wasn't leaving alone with him like that. That it was her punishment, constant line of sight unless in the bathroom, to uphold, and nothing was said to me about her coming back upstairs. I then reiterated that her child needs to be her priority, and at the very least, she needs to call the cops to report her missing.